Doesn't start to describe what Devin Booker has done. A just incredible scoring binge that he's been on over his last 6. We'll get to all that after he sustained a broken nose on Friday in Indianapolis. Yesterday had to wear a mask that didn't really fit, but the new mask, the custom fit, has arrived, and here he is, and he goes glass to get the party started here in Miami.
Kind of scoring ability that this group has, because they're not just great players, they're also highly efficient. Basically all three shooting 50% there. How about the anticipation by Beal? Also highly efficient. Basically all three shooting 50% there. How about the anticipation by Beal for that steal? Great job defensively. Hasn't been that involved, but that's kind of by design in terms of they just allow the game to dictate who's going to get it. They don't want to force feed it. You don't have to when you got that kind of talent.
Yeah, Dennis, they're hoping that that Terry Rozier can get his offensive game going as they try to ease him into things. This is probably the best stretch we've seen him start a game, Dennis.
The fact that he understands what the Heat culture is all about, and I think I agree with him, he fits. But GA, the thing that, as Ebanks gets a big dunk like in ball games, playing with Jaylen Brown and JT, and Kyrie came in and things shook up and he gets traded to Charlotte. So he also had to retrain the mind to think about winning basketball, because he hasn't played winning basketball since
first quarter.
Oh, I mean, you can just see that Phoenix a little bit more in sync in terms of who they are and how they do what they do. And Miami has had
gets it back from Beal with 6 on the timer.
In the zone. Been a little confusion for the Suns here, but the problem though is, can you control that defensive backboard? They couldn't in Eubanks.
7 seconds to shoot. Hero off the bounce. Back rim. Quick run out. Beal on the leak out to the cup. Hard two-handed flush.
What do you think is one of the big reasons that they just haven't seemed to play with a lot of confidence offensively?
I think what these guys need to understand is that we're not a team that's going to throw the ball to one guy and stand around and watch and let a guy go to work for 4 quarters. So just as much energy that we play with on the defensive end, these guys got to bring that energy to the offensive end and help each other.
Tyler Hero misses on a mid-range jumper, so Miami ran straight points, and they've opened up a 12-point lead.
For instance, that particular shot with Tyler, you got to make the defense work a little more. One dribble coming off the coming off the screen, and just.
This seems like a natural role for you. You know, kind of the elder statesman.
Got lucky again.
As Beal again misses point. Kick out. This is Jaquez, and he coughs it up. Another Heat turnover, their 6th. Beal, beautiful pass back to Okogie, and he's headed to the free throw line.
And worked up from being a video coordinator. That's a pretty amazing accomplishment.
Of course, faced off in the NBA Finals 2 years ago in the NBA bubble. Spoelstra with Miami. See how your buddy Doc Rivers is able to turn things for Milwaukee.
That one's going to be interesting. You know, it could be.
By Miami. Booker elevates, boy, just that lethal mid-range jumper, and he's got a dozen. Just 1 for 6. He's got 2 points in 22 minutes. Beal left open. Can they survive with what has been an off night for Bam so far? Shot clock at 1, so Beal has to hoist, and he buries it 3. Durant. Extra fee. They find Beal left open in the corner. Not that time. Butler against Eubanks. Rozier feeds the box, and Lovey is fouled on the turn.
They're going to be nice when they're all rolling, which is going to create a tremendous issue for the opposing defense.
It's a pretty good problem to have. Bradley Beal on the explosion. 2-minute mark of this 3rd quarter. Devin Booker knifes into the paint, elevates, and makes it look easy. Got 6 seconds to shoot. Beal wants to take Jaquez. The spin, little contact, and he fights his way to 2. Beal's going to fire transition 3 back of the rim. So 3 trips, 3 attempted threes, all misses for the Phoenix Suns. They find themselves now down in the 7-hole. In the Eastern Conference, just 2 games over 500. Hero the drive and kick. This is Jaquez. Jaquez has been off tonight. 2nd game back.
They're able to get an easy one for Adebayo.
That was Bam's only 2nd basket tonight. Bradley Beal off target from deep. Miami at this end of the quarter, 6 of 8 from the field to start. Richardson contact, and he's going to shoot free throws. Okogie on the catch. They'll reset with Beal. 10 to shoot. Beal knifes in, and Okogie on a stick back. First year for Frank Vogel in Phoenix. 12th overall as an NBA coach. As Beal, it's another Suns turnover. Richardson takes flight, lays it in. Booker underneath to Beal. Boy, that little hesitation. He got Bam to bite, but he couldn't put it down. Okogie sits as they play with Beal, Booker, Nurkic, Gordon, and Durant. Interesting to see how Vogel finishes tightly contested games as the season continues. It's jumper. This is Hero. You see the drought for Phoenix. Richardson. Butler, little body bump as Durant gets the block, but Butler fouled down low by Beal. A little bit, you have to think that'll change and improve. But it has been jarring to see some of the numbers. Richardson finds his spot, short arms over the top of KD. Butler swiping at it. It would be their 27th win of the season. Beal elevates and hits. 23 off the bench for Frank Vogel. GA, if they can get games like this from Gordon, Eubanks.
Yeah. Magic are up big at halftime against the Mavericks, so that would be not a position you want to be in. We've seen them in the 8th spot before, but this Eastern Conference, a little bit different animal this year.